I got my PhD degree from Yale back in '97. After that, I had a successful career in Wall Street. In 2009, in order for me to spend more time with my family, and we moved to Frisco. And my beautiful wife, Liz, and I have been married for 24 years. She was a doctor back in China. Right now, she spends most of the time with kids. We have 4 beautiful kids, and 3 of them are still in Frisco ISD. All are very excellent students, recognized by the teachers. And we all love the state, we all love the city. And I'm currently working as a data scientist in Intuit, and the data analysis is my strength. And I don't watch much TV, and I don't like sports that much either, but I do spend time reading up on politics, economy, finance, history, and also spend a year in Dallas seminar. Right now, Frisco's business is heavily concentrated in retail, entertainment, hotel, and these businesses basically creates a lot of low-income jobs. Frisco is a high-end town, and this kind of job does not help the city. So I hope the city, we're going to reserve, if I become a council, I'm going to support proposals to reserve the North Dallas Tollway corridor just for office buildings like Hall Office Park, or the office buildings like across the town in Plano, so that we can bring more high-end jobs. People can live in Frisco, can support a local business. And also I think because California and Illinois, those states have very high business tax right now, and a lot of businesses are looking to move out. I think the city should invest the resource and hire the right talent to call those businesses. And only in this case, this town has a long-term future. And we cannot depend on leisure and hospitality business in this town anymore. And we want to maintain the environment for the very, very long term. Thank you. I think I'm not familiar with the laws surrounding the multifamily housing and apartments. What I can say is we do need to limit the number of units of apartments and multifamily in the city. Because if you look at the school district, and at the center of the school district, and where the Bright Elementary School is, there's a lot of apartments and multifamily build-outs. And you can see the school rating is obviously lower than the schools on the rim of Frisco, where you don't see much apartments and multifamilies. And also we know that apartments, too many apartments and multifamily housing bring public safety pressure and also bring traffic pressure. Well, a few candidates already mentioned that traffic is a concern in this town already. So I would support, say, to limit it. If we don't have to do it, then we can stop it. 4A4B, I just hope it doesn't increase the tax on doesn't put additional tax on the Frisco residents. And we all know that to attract a great business, we need to provide incentives. And incentives will provide to office buildings like across the street, like Toyota, Liberty Mutual, that kind of thing. I have no problem. But providing incentives for more entertainment, hospital, and restaurant business, I think we need to think twice. And because the office buildings not only bring the business revenue, they also bring the talent. They also bring people who can live here and spending a tremendous amount of money here and bring additional tax revenue. So, and also, while I was going through the budget book, I found probably close to $25 million are not in there. And I'm not sure where it is. Probably I didn't check the whole information, but I hope the Frisco City can be more transparent on those business incentives.
So I'm trying to quote what you all have said. You said that you don't believe the city is transparent or competent in the budgeting process. And so I guess the question there is, where did you come to that discussion there? And did you attend the budget work sessions, the public meetings, and the public hearings, or speak at any of the public hearings concerning the budget when the city was asking for input? So what would you specifically do to make that budget more transparent? And what is your example of it not being transparent? What would you do? And did you already participate in that process when the budget was going forward this last year?
Oh, okay. I haven't participated in any budgeting process. I went to Frisco ISDs. I found they just keep me as a bystander, so I don't join these meetings because I don't want to be a bystander. Anyway, what I see is I just studied the numbers in the budget, and there are some concerns to me. One is we're building up debt, and Frisco City has 400 pages of budget plan, and the debt is showing up on page 300. And also, Frisco never listed the budget growth for the past 5 years. I just hope in the first page, we're going to show the total debt and also the debt growth with the revenue growth, so people can have a clear picture say whether debt is growing faster or revenue is growing faster. At least based on FY17, I can see that debt is outpacing the revenue growth now. And I think it's a dangerous thing. And okay, I just stop here. There are more, but yeah, and actually it amazed me. I like the architecture. I think Yale is very famous for architecture. And then I moved on to chemical engineering because my boss is he's a chemical engineering department chair. His library is all over there. His laboratory is all over there, and also he thought chemical engineering has a better future in the job field. And also Yale taught me one thing very distinct. I always thank Yale for that. Is Yale taught me to stand up for myself, stand up for individuality, and to stand up for civil liberty. Because those concepts are very foreign to me because I came from China, which has a suppressive political environment. And until this day, I still thank Yale for saying, everywhere I go, I dare to express my opinion, and I dare to challenge injustice, and I dare to stand up for myself, for my family, and for my community. I think Frisco's residents have a choice. You can choose the smooth talking and warm, fuzzy politics, and see your tax dollars misused, and see the city's future gets consumed in the debt. Or you can choose professionalism. Start demanding a transparent budget and spending, demanding better decisions in business development and city planning. And I believe I have the educational and professional background to help the city achieving those goals. And I have a solid career, and I love my job very much. I do not seek personal gains to be in the city council. And all I wanted is 10 or 20 years later, Frisco residents can enjoy a city much more than we do today. And I'm not a politician, and I'm very goal-oriented, very straight, sometimes rude, but I refuse to dodge issues by playing politics. And I have the ability to cut through the smokes and tackle the issues at the core. And I'm just a concerned citizen who wants to serve the city with my skills. And if you prefer professionalism over politics, and if you prefer doing over talking, then you should vote for me. And I look forward to your support. Thank you.